coffee. Yo, guys. Fears. Audience. Yes, you guys. Audience. Fears. Fears. Audience. What up? I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm hanging in there. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Pretty much the day's almost over, but I decided to do a late night stream. And see how you guys are doing. Yes. But yeah. Anyway, I hope all is well. I hope all you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are doing great. If you guys, I had quite the turnout today. I uploaded a vlog that should have been up ages ago. Like, literally, I went to this convention like 4 or 5 months ago. Should have got it up. So, I apologize for it being late, but better late than never. But I had like 6 people show up and watch the vlog. So, I did like a live premiere of it, and like 6 people showed up. So I really appreciate that. That was really nice, you guys to show up. I thought I'd do like a quick little stream. I got my coffee brewing, so yeah. So shout out to all the fans. Shout out to all the fans. It is almost 11 o'clock, so I don't know how many people are going to show up, but we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Saturday. I can't stay up too late because I've got church in the morning. But anyway, I had a pretty good Saturday. I took a break from applying for jobs. I really shouldn't have, but like it gets dull after a while applying for job after job after job after job after job. So I took a break from applying from jobs today, and I pretty much watched Star Trek all day. And then I took some naps, and then I edited that vlog that was on Fear's Vlogs just a few moments ago. So yeah. So I hope you guys, so that was my Saturday. Sunday, I pretty much am going to go to church. I'm going to make myself some lunch. I may do a stream tomorrow. And then apply to some more jobs and then edit. So that's what my Sunday consists of. Yo, Mercenary Man is in his house. What's up, buddy? What is up, man? How you been? Mercenary Man, you missed it, dude. Fears Man finally got out some new content. Finally, right? You're like, yeah, about time, Fears. No, I pretty much had like a chill Saturday. I don't know if you heard, Mercenary Man. My Saturday, pretty much all I did was watch. I took a break from. Oh yeah, by the way, I got my Halloween shirt on. Pretty much all I did on Saturday was literally this. I took a couple of naps. When you get old like me, you gotta get some sleepy time in. You gotta get some naps in. I did some naps, and then I watched Star Trek, the old one. Like, the old one. Oh yeah. I watched the old one pretty much all day. And then when I wasn't doing that, then I edited the vlog that I just posted. So if you missed it, Mercenary Man, go watch it. It's a vlog that I should have got up ages ago. I don't know if it was because I was being lazy or if I was depressed or both or in a bad mood. I was just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm like, I need to get this fucking shit up. So I finally edited the Toylando vlog. So that's up. But I got another Toylando video coming on the main channel. It's going to be different, though. It's going to be different. Here's how it's going to be different. On Fear's Vlogs, I basically focused on the actual vlog. But while I was at Toylando, I had interviews that went on for like 5-10 minutes. And I said, well, I don't want that footage to go to waste. So I'm going to rename it on my main channel. I'm going to edit it tomorrow or Monday or, or Tuesday within the next few days. I'm going to call it Toylando ToyCon interviews. So it'll be a lot different. It won't be a vlog. It'll be me interviewing people at Toylando. So be sure to check that out on Fearsman26. But what's up right now is the actual vlog, like me walking around, checking out the vlog, I almost said the vlog, checking out the convention. So check that out after you get done watching the stream, Mercenary Man, and everybody else. But anyway, I hope everyone had a great Saturday. Mercenary Man, what did you do on your Saturday? I gotta go turn the air conditioning a little down. It's starting to get a little hot in here. Give me 1 second. But anyway, let me know what you guys did today on your Saturday while I go turn on the air conditioning. It was on. I had it on auto, but I'm going to go just leave it on because Fears is getting a little sweaty here. Give me 1 second. Oh, hilarious. No wonder. It's up to 70. No! Hang on, give me 1 second. Is it coming out of that vent? Oh, okay, there we go. Now I can feel the cold air. Now I can feel the cold air. It was up to like 70. I was like, well, that's not good. Anyway, it'll cool off here soon. Yeah, but Mercenary Man, what did you do on your Saturday? I hope you didn't have to work. Hopefully you guys got to have your Saturday off. And you guys just got to chill with like friends or family or even yourself, you know? Like sometimes it's best just to chill by yourself, you know? Anyway, that's pretty much what I did on my Saturday. Hey, so at least I got a vlog done, you know? I'm slowly but surely coming out of this funk. I was like, you know what? I'm like, I have got to get some content up. I got to get some content up. So I went on the old hard drive and I was like, you know what? I haven't put Toylando up. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and throw Toylando up. Oh, by the way, if you guys want to add any more questions to my Q&A, let me grab my notebook and my pen. So, yeah. There we are. Let's see. The old trusty notebook. I mean, I put everything in this. I put, like, Q&A questions. I put like ideas for like videos that I want to edit. I put all sorts of shit in here. So far we've got 9 questions. 9 questions. So if you guys want to put any more, you let me know. It's right here. It's ready to go. By the way, my grandma made me this quilt. So I was napping in it. Dude, this quilt is so comfy. I don't know about, hang on. She put like these little like tassel type of things. I don't know what these little tassel things are for, but thanks Grandma for making me this blanket. It is quite comfy. I love my Grandma Fears. She's awesome. I don't know about the tassels though, the little tassel things, but the blanket is so comfy. So thanks a lot, Grandma. You rock. Good old Grandma Fears. Grandma Fears to the rescue. Anyway, so what am I doing on my Sunday? Pretty much going to church, so I can't stay up too much later. I'll probably watch like one more movie, you know, before I go to bed, and then conk out. Got to get up by like 8:30, and church is starting a little early. Usually it starts at 10:30, usually. But tomorrow they're starting at 10. So I was like, all right. So right after church, I'm either going to go buy something to eat and eat it on the way home, or I'll just wait until I get home and save my money and just make something here. Since the funds are low, I'm not out, just low, I'll probably just make something here. Anyway, then I'll probably do a stream, and then edit, and then I'll probably apply to some more jobs, because I didn't apply to any jobs today. Not one job. You know, you got to take a break from all that crap, you know. It gets mind-numbing after a while. Anyway, like I said, I hope you guys had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Saturday. I don't know if many people are going to come in this stream. I think so far it's one other person and then Mercenary Man. Mercenary Man is the only one that's been talking. But feel free to put your comments in, bring up those topics, bring up those questions, and let me know. So put whatever you want within reason in the chat. Tonight's topics are, I thought I would review Toylando since I just threw that up. And then, I don't know if Randy told me about this either. It was either Randy or one of my buddies from Missouri or Sam told me that they were making Clerks 3. Clerks 3. I love Clerks. I love them all. Clerks 1, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, Mall Rats, all that crap. Clerks 2, and now they're making Clerks 3. So I thought we would talk about that. I'm excited. I would give anything in the world to be in a Kevin Smith film. Kevin Smith is a goddamn genius. I love Kevin Smith movies. Especially Silent Bob. Silent Bob makes me fucking lose my mind. Like, he's fucking hilarious. He's one of my favorite characters. Jay, he's all right, but it's all about Silent Bob. Hell yeah. And then, so that's the second topic. And then the third topic I'll probably start with is thank you to you guys and my church. So I'm going to start with that one. So you guys know I've been going through some shit. I've been going through some crazy times. I recently, no work has been coming in, which is so goddamn frustrating. Excuse my language, but it is. I've been trying to find work. I've been applying for jobs. I had an interview. It went pretty good. The lady said that she's going to call me back. I don't know if she's going to call me back sometime this weekend or sometime next week, but she said she would. So I'll keep you guys abreast of anything that happens of it. And then I've been applying everywhere else. So nothing yet. So that's frustrating. And then I'm just so sick, and I'm so sick to death of, I'm just sick to death about my dad. I am worrying about my dad. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. So I just wanted to thank you guys for all your love and all your support and everything that I've been going through. That means a lot to me. We're living through difficult times with not a lot of work going on and the COVID, and then, they only gave my dad a year to live. So that's fucking crazy, man. I'm trying to deal with it the best I can, but my dad is on my mind 24/7. So I'm trying to get through everything. It's just, it's pretty nuts. And then my church family is amazing. They could tell, the last time I went to church, they could tell that something was wrong. Normally I come in and I'm like, hey guys, what's going on? Hey, it's John. How you guys been? I came in real quiet last week, and I went right. We always have refreshments before church service starts. So they'll have coffee out. They'll have orange juice, or they'll have some type of juice, and they'll have coffee and donuts, or coffee and juice, or sometimes they'll have cinnamon buns. Whoever's in charge of that, I always appreciate that they put out breakfast. Sometimes I eat breakfast before church. Sometimes I'll just eat something there because I know they'll have breakfast there waiting for us. So that's really nice of them. Every single service they have that, and I really didn't and to make matters worse, I didn't even come in through the front door. I came in through the back door of the church because I just really didn't feel like talking to anyone, and I was gonna try to avoid everyone and just sit in the back, go to service. And then the minute it was done, just duck out. And they weren't about to let me do that. I came in through the back, quietly went up to the beverage counter, had some coffee, I had some juice, and I had 2 or 3 donuts. And then I went into the I went into where we have our service, and I sat down at one of the chairs, and one of my pastors comes in, and he's like, hey, are you all right, John? And I was like, I'm all right, I'm okay. And just by that, he was like, no, he goes, there's something up, John. He goes, normally, you're very outgoing, you're very energetic, you always come in through the front door. He goes, I noticed that you came in through the back door. I was like, oh, you saw that? And he goes, yeah. And he goes, what's up? And I was like, I said, I'm just not in the mood. I said, there's been a lot of stuff going on. He's like, well, if I can help. And I was like, I don't know if you could help, but I said, I'll tell you what's up. And he was like, yeah, what's going on? And he's a really nice guy. So I kind of gave him the 20-second version. And I just said, oh man, I said, things are bad right now. And he was like, what's up? And I was like, well, I said, I'm just sick and tired of like my job dicking me around. I said, they say they have hours, but then they don't. And I said, I pretty much gave up on them. And I said, I haven't quit. I haven't like officially went up to my corporate office and said, hey, I quit. But I said, I'm right there. I'm almost there. And he goes, well, why don't you try and find something else? I said, that's what I'm trying to do. I said, I've been applying for jobs for like a week and a half now. I said, now, well, when I go to church now, it'll be almost 2 weeks since I haven't like had any work, and it just friggin' sucks. But when I told him what was going on, it was like a week and a half at that point. And I said, yeah. So I said, there's that. I said, and then I said, I'm just worried about my dad. And he goes, oh well. He goes, we haven't took him off the prayer list. And I said, well, I appreciate that. I said, keep him on the prayer list. And I said, just keep praying. I said, my dad has like done everything right. And I said, this sucks. I said, like, he should be enjoying retirement. He should be enjoying time with my mom. I said, and he's in the hospital. He's out of the hospital. Then they say he's got a year to live. And I'm just like, I said, this is so fucking emotional. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I lost my dad, quite a few years ago, John. He goes, so I understand what you're going through. And I was like, oh, yeah. I said, when did you lose your dad? And obviously my pastor is way older than me. So he said, oh, he goes, I lost him years ago, John, like at the end of the 90s. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, so I said, it's been a while. And he said, yeah, it's been a while. He goes, but I still think about him. I said, oh, yeah. I said, of course. I said, I'm sure you still think about your dad. And he goes, but I know, he goes, it's always hard to lose the people that we love. And I was like, yeah. I said, my dad's awesome. I said, I don't know what's going to happen whenever, he does pass away. And he's like, well, he goes, just keep yourself busy. He goes, try to remain positive. And he goes, just like, do everything you can do. He goes, do you still talk to him? I said, oh, yeah. I said, I talk to them every single week. I said, I always call my mom and my dad, if not once a week, twice a week. So he goes, I'll try and look out for you. He goes, come and talk to me like, next week at church, which will be tomorrow. And he goes, if I find anything, if I find anything, if I hear of any jobs, he goes, I'll write them down, John. I'll tell you what website to go to. And I said, I would really appreciate that. So, it was really nice of my pastor he could totally tell. And I wasn't trying to be rude. I just thought, I really don't want to talk to anyone today. I'm like, I'll just get some donuts, sit down real quick, go to church real quick, and then mosey on out. And he could tell something was definitely wrong. Yo, what's up, Larry Tate? Larry Tate. Hey, Fears, hope all's well. Do you know that Larry Tate was on Bewitched? That was like the name of what was the guy's name? Well, the real actor, his name was Dick York, but Darren. It was Darren's boss. It was Darren. Like Darren was married to Samantha, and Samantha was a witch, and then Larry Tate was his boss, and she was always like pulling like practical jokes on Darren and Larry Tate. In real life, Darren would have gotten like sacked. He would have got fired because she did so much shit to Darren's boss. I was like, why isn't this guy fucking fired Darren yet? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing okay, Larry. Larry says, hey, Fears, hope all is well. LOL, you were the first to figure it out. Really? Well, anyone that's watched Bewitched, you would think they would know that in like 2 seconds. I'm a fan of the old shows. Why? Because I used to watch a lot of the old shows with my mom, my dad. I used to watch a lot of the old shows like with my grandma and my grandpa. Today's television, it's just so fucking crap garbage. Like they don't make TV shows like that anymore. Back in the olden days, they really cared about the TV show. Like they cared about the story. They cared about like delivering good messages. Today, it's all about the views and how much money they can make. And they made real good educational like programs. Like one of the best meaningful shows that I used to watch, and it's in my collection. It's up there. It's up in the collection. Highway to Heaven. The guy dies and he becomes an angel and he comes back and he pretty much helps anyone that he bumps into, and his boss is God, and then he goes, "Well, I haven't earned my wings yet to be an angel." So he goes, I'm a, I'm an angel in training." And by the end of the television program, he gets his wings, and he like changes his buddy Mark's life, and then Mark goes on to continuing to help people after Michael goes back to heaven and stuff. It's a great program. If you guys haven't watched it, he goes, if you haven't watched it, definitely watch it. Larry says, "You are good. I love Bewitched." I love Bewitched too. The sad thing about Bewitched though is uh, the guy that played Darren, Dick York, he was a great actor, but like I think in the second or the third season he hurt his back, so that's why. I mean, he stuck with it for a little while, but that's why they switched out Darren, because they literally had him laying on a bed, and then when it was his turn to do something in the scene, they had to help him up, and then but you couldn't tell. Like in the television show, when he actually got up and they said action, they would help him up. They'd get him to like a desk. That's why Darren in the second or the third season, he was always like a lot of time he was sitting in a chair or he was sitting at his desk. They only had him in the first season. He walked around a lot. In the second and third season, he would walk around a little bit, but mainly if you watch it, he's always sitting at his desk a lot at his job, or he's sitting on the couch because his back hurt like crazy. But you couldn't tell. Like they said Dick York was a pro. They said he would kind of groan a little bit, like when we had to pick him up because he had so much back pain. But when we said action, he just acted like there was no pain, and I was like, well, that's a good actor. The minute they said cut, they would drag him back and put him on that bed, And then finally he just said, "Hey guys, I don't want you to go through this." He goes, "As much as I love being, Darren," he goes, "I know like I'm bringing the production down." And they said, if you really want us to find someone else, they said we can get somebody, and they got somebody else. And yeah, so that's why like literally. I think by the third no, I think he did the first 3 seasons. By the 4th season, it literally, from one episode, it goes from the first Darren, and the next episode, they didn't even explain it. They just went into some new guy. But the new guy looked almost exactly like, the old guy. So yeah, there it is. Larry says, always wanted to bang Samantha. Damn. I mean, she was pretty hot. I don't know what she looks like old, but anyway. Anyway, getting back to the topics. So yeah, so it was really nice of my pastor to come up and talk to me, and I said, I said if it gets too long without money, I may have to move back. I said I don't want to move back, and they're like, "Oh, Fierce, we'd hate to lose you." I said I know I don't want to go back. I said I love living out in Florida, and I said I love my new church family. And they're like, do everything you can to not do that. I said, I'm running out of time, I said, if I don't have the rent by October, I said, I don't want to ask my mom and my dad for any more help. I said, because they've done enough, But I said, I may have to. I said, or I just may pack up my stuff and be like, hey, Mom, Dad, call a moving van and have them come out here. And I said, we'll figure it out. So I don't know. I haven't decided. Seth says, "Hey, Fierce, what up? What up?" But yeah, it was really nice of my pastor to come up and talk to me. He said if he finds any jobs, he's gonna throw them my way. So I don't know. Maybe he'll have something for me tomorrow when I talk to him. But we'll see. We'll see. And what was really nice is I'm gonna read you an email. Either there's 3 main pastors at my church. I don't know who sent me this email. It says the name of my church, and then on the email. So one of my pastors wrote this, but I want to read you this email because it was so nice. Let me open up my email and read this to you. The email they sent me was super nice. So let me just get it real quick. It was really nice. All right, let me find it. Give me 1 second. Let's see here. Uh, so here we go. I thought this was really nice. So some of this applies to me, and some of it doesn't. Like they kind of do like a general, broad kind of email to everybody, and then whenever they want to talk directly to you, then they put what's directed to you towards the bottom. So pretty much the first part of this goes out to everyone, and then if they want to send you like kind of a message, all they do is what they do is they probably just highlight, click and paste the top portion to everybody, and then when they want to send something else to someone, they just highlight and click and paste the top part, and then at the bottom they put like the stuff that's directed towards you. That's probably how they do it, because there's about 60 to 70 people that go to my church. It's a very small church. They've got them all over the United States, but our congregation is on a busy day. On a busy day, maybe 90 to 100 people on a busy day. On a slow day, maybe 30 or 40. You know, like last weekend we had maybe like 50 people there. So it's not massacred with people. Like I remember one time, like when I was trying to find a church out here, I went to this one church before I found out that my church was in the area, and there was like 1,000 people there, and I was sitting way at the back, and I was like, you can't get close to the Lord when there's 1,000 people. And I said, well, the pastors at this church that have to take care of 1,000 people, you probably don't get any one-on-one time, you know, if you're just one little person out in 1,000 people in a crowd. And they had big like cathedral, like where everyone sat and shit. I don't know if it was I don't know what you call it, like a big concert hall. And I was like, this doesn't feel like a church, you know. So anyway, so yep. Give me 1 second here. All right, so I'm going to read you the email because it was very nice of one of my pastors sent this to me. So, like I said, the first part is very broad to people. And that part's for everyone. And then the second part is for me. So it says, good morning to all members of our church. We have been blessed this week, and I hope that next week more blessings are sent upon you. Last week at church we had many prayer concerns. We will get to as many of them as humanly possible. I hope everyone is looking forward to the big barbecue in November, which I am, if I'm still here. If I'm still living in Florida, I'll be looking forward to the barbecue, because every year they do like a massive going nuts barbecue, and I went to it last year when I first started going to this church, because I've only been going to this church about maybe 9 to 10 months. So I started going last year, and the barbecue was epic. Anyway, let me get back to the email. I hope everyone's looking forward to the barbecue in November. You can bring anything you want, but we will take care of hot dogs, hamburgers, and steaks. If you'd like to bring a dessert or a beverage, you're more than welcome to. So that was that. And then let me scroll down. Now this part was for me. It said, Dear John, I just wanted to send you a private message. We know that you're in need of prayers. Lord be with you on this journey. While our Heavenly Father continues to help you through your battles. Help your dad that's battling cancer, and while you're trying to search for new employment. And I thought that was really nice. So then he says, I will send a personal prayer to you. And at the end he says, Our Heavenly Father, we come to you asking for comfort, guidance, and healing towards our brother in Christ, John. Give him the strength and compassion that he needs to get through this world as he fights his battles, and and his concerns. We asked to send blessings and prayers to his dad, and have your spirit heal him, which I thought was awesome. And then it says, "We love you, John. We care about you, and if there's anything that you need from us, please let us know. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen." So I thought that was really nice of them. So I sent him an email back. I'm not going to read you guys what I wrote back, but I wrote something very nice. It was basically what I wrote. I basically just said, you know, dear, dear my church's name. I said, I basically said, I want to thank you for all your love and your concern and your blessings and your prayers. And I said, that was very nice of you to not only send me like the normal standard email, but then you guys sent me another personal email. And I said, that was really nice of you. And I said, I can't thank you guys enough. And I said, I definitely will get through these rough times. And I said, but I basically thanked them. What up, Pretend Stories? So I just wanted to give a personal shout out to my church for sending me that awesome email. That really made me, that was really comforting. It was really nice, and they're the nicest people ever at my church. My church community, my church family, they are amazing. So yeah, Larry says, if you move back, can you still help with church camp? Yeah, I can, Larry. I just won't be able to do the church camp out in Orlando. I'll just do the church camp in Missouri that I went to, because I've went to a lot of church camps as a kid. As a kid, I went to 2 church camps. There was one church camp in like East Bumblefuck, like Illinois. I don't even remember the name of the town, but there was a church camp way out in somewhere in Illinois, and then I went to my church camp that my dad went to when he was a kid in, I think that one's in Saint Lamoni, Missouri, or some shit like that. It's way the hell out there. So yeah, I think it's like Saint Lamoni or Lamoni, Missouri, or some shit. I can't even remember. That it's way out there. But yeah, to answer your question, Larry, I can. I mean, it'll suck because the whole staff from the Orlando one will miss me, because they're like, "Oh, are you coming back next year, John?" I was like, if I can get the time off of work, absolutely. I said I loved this church camp. I said, you guys do things a little bit different than the church camps in Missouri, but hell yeah, So we shall see. We shall see. Pixel says bungin' and shungin'. Bungin' and shungin'. Hell yeah. Pixel, I hope you liked that toy convention vlog that I finally put up. Even though it's like 5 or 6 months old, I finally got it up there. So I thought that was very nice that they, like I said, that my church, they sent me, not only are they going to try to help me find a job, but my pastor was like, oh, if I hear about any other jobs, I'll print them out for you, and I'll give you the websites and stuff. And I was like, hey man, that's really nice of you. And then I thought it was really cool that he sent me that personal email. So yeah. Plus, thank you to you guys too for all your cares and concerns and blessings and prayers and helping me out through these crazy times, guys. So I can't thank my loyal fans for so much. Let's see. Pretend Story says, what's up with Heather? You get those numbers? Not yet. We'll see. Maybe she'll be there this week or tomorrow at church. Pretend Stories. When I talked to her friend said that she would put a good word in for me. Because last weekend I said, hey, is Heather here? And then her friend was like, no, she just came with me that one day to tag along. And I said, oh, is she going to be a member of our church? And then her friend said, oh, she might. Like she hops from 3 different churches. That's what her friend told me. And she said her friend was trying to decide what church is, good enough for her or what's best for her. So I said, I hope she comes back. And then she goes, oh, I'm sure. She goes, John, I'm sure she'll be back at some point. And I said, I was honest, Pretend Story. I was honest with her friend. I said, I don't know if you could tell, but I said, I was really interested in your friend. She goes, oh, John, she goes, I could tell. She goes, that's why I was trying to kind of like help you. And I said, what do you mean? And she was like, Well, that's when I said, "Oh, hey, John, are you single?" That was her friend asking me that. And I said, "Oh," I said, "I didn't know that at the time, but I said, I appreciate you bringing that up." She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Because I wanted to let Heather know that you're single." And I was like, "That's a smart move." So she goes, "That's why." I said, "Hey, John, are you single? You're seeing anyone?" I said, "No." I said, "Not right now." I said, "I'm always hopeful. I'm always looking." And then I looked over at Heather. I said, "Heather, are you single?" And that's when she said, "Oh, I've seen people in the past, but no, I'm not seeing anyone right now." So um, we'll try to get some numbers, or I'll try to confirm the date tomorrow. Pretend stories. If she's there, I'll be a little nervous because I haven't asked out a girl in, oh God. Well, now it's almost, I haven't dated Casey in what, 3 years? So I haven't asked out a girl. It's different online. Like when I ask out girls all the time on the dating apps, but I haven't asked out a girl in real life in 3 years. So hopefully she's there tomorrow. I'll get some chit chat going, and then I'll be like, "Hey Heather, like, would you want to grab some coffee, or would you want to grab some lunch or something?" So uh, I'll let you guys know. Hopefully she's there tomorrow. It would suck if like I'm thinking I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow before I start applying for some more jobs tomorrow. I'm gonna go to church, come home, grab some lunch, probably stream with you guys for like an hour or two, and then I'm gonna edit a video. And then as soon as I get done with the video edit, boom, I'm gonna start applying for jobs while the video's uploading. So real quick, if you guys have not checked it out, there's 2 new videos coming. Well, one video is already up. So hopefully there's going to be a video up tomorrow. Hopefully. I'm not going to guarantee it, and then if I don't get it up, then I'll let you guys down. Hopefully a new video is up. And it's going to be another Toylando video. I know what you guys are thinking. You're going to be like, "Oh, Fears is just going to make a quick version of what he made tonight." No, I'm going to stop doing that because a few of my friends were like, "Fears, why make it twice in a row?" He goes, "We've already seen it on Fears Vlogs." He goes, "If you got some new footage of Toylando, then put that shit up." So that's what I did. So today I focused on the actual Toylando vlog. Tomorrow I'm going to focus on, I did so many interviews at Toylando. I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'll split this up. I'm like, I'll put the vlog up and have it like between 12 and 15 minutes. And some of the interviews went on for like 5 or 10 minutes. So tomorrow there's going to be probably a long video of Toylando, but it's just the interviews of me interviewing people at Toylando. So get ready for that tomorrow. Thumbs up. All right. So yeah. All right. Give me 1 second here. I think I'm getting a cold or something. My nose, you guys have tell, like I've been fiddling with my nose for the last week. Either there's something up there. I've tried to blow my nose, so it's either there's something up there stuck, or I'm starting to get a cold because my nose is freaking running. Hang on, I need to get a tissue paper. Give me 1 second. It's running like crazy. My nose, it's fucking irritating the hell out of me. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna bring the napkin over here because if I need to grab it again, my nose is running like crazy, dude. So yeah, give me 1 second. It's freaking nuts. All right, there it is. If you guys got any questions, I got my notebook ready to go. So on this page, we got our 9 questions. So we got 9 questions. So I'm just gonna write the rest of the questions here. Let me know if you have a question. All right. There we go. So let me know. So I'm ready to go. Okay, let's see. Pretend Story says, numbers, buddy. Numbers. Get the number from her friend. I'll try. I'll be honest, Pretend Story. I'm kind of an old-fashioned guy. I don't want to... I don't want to, what's the word? I don't want to, what is it? What am I trying to say? I don't want to be too pushy, Like her friend said, her friend said that she would put a good word in for me. So we'll see. I would listen. Nothing would make me happier than to grab a cup of coffee with Heather, you know. But I think I should be man enough and not get the number from her friend. I should get the number myself. Like I'm. So if Heather's there tomorrow, I'm gonna strike up a conversation, and then at the end, I'm gonna go for it. I'm just gonna be like, hey, I enjoyed our chat last time. Hopefully you don't think I'm too forward, but I'd love to grab a cup of coffee. I'd love to hang out sometime. Like, can I get your number? Would you like to? And we'll go from there. So yeah. All right. I'm missing comments here. Maybe her friend was asking you. No, I don't think so. Because her friend said, oh, I could tell, John. That's why I brought it up. You know, I was trying to help you out. And then last weekend, I said, hey, would you put in a good word for me? She goes, oh, yeah, John. She goes, Heather's a little, like, quiet. But she goes, once you talk to her and once you open her up, then she's super outgoing. And I said, okay. I said, I'm not shy at all. I said, I've only gotten shy a couple of times in my life. And I said, it's due to certain things. And she goes, yeah. She goes, you look like you're really outgoing. I said, well, I am. And she goes, so is Heather. But she goes, you have to kind of open her up a little bit. She goes, she won't like be silent if you ask her a question. But she goes, it just takes her a minute. Like, and I said, okay. I said, I know what you're saying. I said, some people are more outgoing than others. And then she goes, well, that's what I'm trying to say. She goes, she's not. She goes, people think she's not outgoing, but she's just a little quiet. But once you show interest, once you start asking her questions, then she becomes outgoing, and then she's fine. And I said, okay, so your guess is as good as mine for 10 stories. We shall see. Larry says, you're a cool dude. Well, I appreciate that. He said, you're a cool dude. Just be yourself. I will. If there's one thing about me, Larry, fears is not fake. You guys know that. When I'm pissed off, and I let you guys know. When I'm sad, I'll tell you guys, I'm like, yeah, I'm just really not in the mood. I'm just not feeling it today, guys. I'm the realest guy on YouTube you guys will ever see. that's for damn sure. Mercenary Man says, what about sleepaway camp? Everyone's starving for that. It's coming. I promise. Yeah, 100%. We need the sleepaway camp review, buddy. It's coming. Pixel says, I'll pass away before that happens. No, you won't, Pixel. Shut up, man. No, you won't. Pixel, enough with this, like, hey, I'm dying crap, man. That's one thing I hate about Pixel. Pixel, I love you like a brother, buddy. Stop saying that, like, maybe it's Pixel's, dark humor, but Pixel's always like, yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna this, I'm gonna that, or I'll die before that happens. Don't say that, buddy. Nobody wants you to die, especially me. You're my buddy. You're my pal. I don't want you to die, and I guarantee you'll see it before you pass away. Guaranteed. I know it's been ages, but I just haven't been in the best mood to upload or work on stuff. So I'm just starting to get that creative juices flowing again. I'm just starting to get that itch back in the fears mindset. So just give me a little bit more time, and I promise it'll be up soon. I promise. I really do. I know you guys have. I know you guys have been wanting. I know you guys are waiting for it. Larry says your interviews are great. You are good with the guests. Well, unfortunately, Larry, at Toylando there was no celebrities there, so I pretty much focused all of my interviews on like guests that were there, like just not celebrity guests, just normal like guests like me, just people. I was like, hey. Like, what are you here to collect? Like, hey, what type of toys are you looking for? Are you more into movie props? Are you more into collectibles? So unfortunately, it's not going to be any famous people. I just thought, you know what? I'm like, well, I'm at Toylando. I'll just interview some people, like normal people, you know? But the last celebrities that I interviewed was at Florida Free Play last year, and that convention was fucking amazing. There was pinball, and I'll be honest, I like pinball more than video games, because I grew up on pinball. I like video games, and I played a lot of video games as a kid. Like, as an adult, I'm just starting to get back into video games, thank God, for my buddy Sam for re-energizing fears into video games, because I never thought video games would come back into my life. And if they did come back into my life, it would have been ages from now. I still got all the old consoles. They're in a box in Missouri with probably 6 inches of dust on them, guaranteed. But they still work. You can put those old consoles in boxes for 40 years, and all you have to do is just open them up, wipe off the dust, plug them in, you're ready to rock and roll. So one day, the Fears Man Cave will have, oh God, let's see if I can remember all the consoles that I have. Well, for sure I have my dad's old Atari. I don't know, did we sell that? I don't think we sold it. I think I still have that, I'm being honest. That I'm not for sure. I may have sold that to someone. I know we had it for a while. So that I'm not for sure. I know for a fact, though, I have my old Nintendo still, my Super Nintendo, my Sega Genesis. I got rid of my Dreamcast. I have my old PlayStation, my old PlayStation 2. I got rid of my Xbox to buy Xbox 360. So I have like 4 or 5 of my old console stuff. I'm pretty sure we have the Atari still. And then the Nintendo, I have almost everything that goes with it, like the fucking running pad shit and the Nintendo like gun blaster or whatever the fuck it was called. Me and my brother used to fucking go nuts on the fucking dog hunt or no, there was a dog in it. He shot the ducks, whatever the fuck that was. The dog would go, and then he would fucking like jump over the fucking like over the fucking weeds and shit. I don't know why he would make this little noise. He would like walk in, go, and then he would just fucking like duck over into the weeds and shit. And I just was like, dogs really don't make a noise, but that fucking dog would. Maybe he was barking. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. It literally sounded like and I was just like, whatever. Duck Hunt, that's what it was called. Fucking Duck Hunt. Me and my brother used to go fucking ballistic on that game. I don't even know how many levels there are. The most I ever got to was like level 15, 16, and then it got way too fast. It got way too fast, and I never got past it. So, if anyone knows how many levels that thing has, let me know. Because I really don't know. Man, my freaking nose is driving me nuts. But yeah, so Larry, that answers your question. No celebrity guests, but just normal guests, normal people, and I just watched. Like there was this one guy. We were talking about Chinese food, or he offered me some Chinese food. He's like, you want some, Fears? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh man, it's really good. He goes, I ordered too much. So that I think there's in that, and then that was the convention that I met LC. So you guys are gonna finally meet the first meeting of me and LC. So LC is gonna be in the video tomorrow, if it uploads tomorrow. So that was the convention that me and LC met, and I plugged his YouTube channel. So if you guys watch the vlog, the newest vlog on Fears Vlogs, which it's Toylando Toy Con, so be sure to check it out right after the stream. In the description, I put, this is where I met my friend LC for the first time. And I said, if you haven't checked out his shit, check out his shit. Check out all of his links. And then I said, check out his YouTube channel. And then I put his YouTube channel in the description. So be sure to check that out. But I didn't put him in the vlog because we only filmed one thing. I said, I'm gonna wait and put him in the interview video that I'm gonna edit tomorrow. So yeah, so I'll probably upload that later on tomorrow afternoon, right after church. Because literally tomorrow, this is all I'm doing. Tomorrow it's church in the morning, either going to a restaurant and eating lunch, or eating lunch when I come back home. Workout, after the workout, edit, after the edit, upload, and I'll probably premiere it so you guys can check it out. And then editing jobs. I mean, applying for jobs, not editing jobs. Hilarious. Applying for jobs. I'm getting tired. I need more of this. So, yeah. But Larry, you'll definitely love it. I know you've only been subscribed for, I don't know, 2 years, 3 years, a year, something like that. But Yeah, I love interviewing not just celebrities. Well, celebrities are my favorite because we always get some really good footage. But I always just love interviewing anyone. I wish somebody would offer me an interview job. That would be the best. Besides working for an airline and getting all the free travel, like Fears so wants to do that. I fucking love traveling. I told Visions like I can't remember. Visions asked me one time like what type of travel do you like? And I said any. I said boats, airplane, road trip. I said I fucking love road tripping it. Camping, staying in big exotic hotels, going nuts. I said anything. So besides working for an airline, like being a professional interviewer will be fucking sweet. But no one's ever offered me that job. It would be nice. It would be awesome. Like those people like that do all those fucking press junkets for like movies and shit. Fears could do that in a heartbeat. Whenever I interview someone, I sometimes prepare questions, but other times I can just think of shit right off the top of my head. I'm like while we're sitting down, while we're getting ready, like while someone's like trying to figure out how to work the camera, I'm like, all right, I'll ask him about this. I'll ask her about that. I'll ask them about the convention that we're at. I'll ask them like, hey, what's your favorite, collectible or toy that you like to, whatever, buy at the toy. So I'm already like 20 questions ahead of that person. So yeah. All right. Pixel says, what's with the Clerks 3 blur in the title? I don't know if it's a blur. It just says Clerks 3, Pixel. We're going to talk about Clerks 3 because my friend told me they're making a third one because I've seen Clerks 1. It's in black and white and it's fucking awesome. And I saw Clerks 2 and it was even more awesome. And I fucking love Kevin Smith's movies, any movies. I would die a happy man. Not even to star in a Kevin Smith film. Even if I just got a cameo, I'd be like, oh, fuck yeah. So one of these days I would love to be a cameo in the Kevin Smith. That would be fucking amazing. I doubt it'll happen. I'm just being real with you guys. I doubt that will ever happen. But if it ever did, I would die a happy man. So, I don't know. There's not a blur pixel. It just says Clerks 3. We're going to talk about it here soon. I'm just getting through all the comments. Mercenary Man says, Fears, you have to be a man and talk to her yourself. Don't wait for her to put in a good word for you. Well, I think she's already done that, Mercenary Man, because I asked her to do that last week. But my word is my bond. If Heather is here tomorrow, I'm just gonna feel it out. I'm just gonna go for it, because like my dad said, I got the best piece of advice from my dad. Said he goes, you ask a girl out, the worst thing that they can say is no, and then if they say no, all right, no harm, no foul, and then there it is. So I'm definitely gonna ask her out tomorrow. If she's there. If she's not there, I'll let you guys know. And it'll suck. I'll be like, because everybody wants to know, like, hey, Fears, like, what's up with Heather? Like, did you ask her? I'm like, well, I can't ask her if she's not at church. Because, like, her friend said she just tags along sometimes, and she jumps from 3 different churches that she loves. And from what her roommate told me last week, Mercenary Man, she said she's trying to figure out what out of those 3 churches is a good fit for her, right? And I just said, well, hopefully it's our church. And she goes, even if it isn't John, she'll probably, once in a while, tag along with me. So you'll definitely get to see her again. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, that's cool. And then her friend was like, when? I don't know. She when I'm getting ready for church in the morning, that's when she's like, hey, do you mind if I tag along? And she goes, that was the first time a couple weeks ago. And I said, oh, okay. She goes, so I'm sure at some point, John, she'll do that again. And I was like, okay, cool. My freaking nose is bothering the hell out of me. I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's running so much. I think I'm getting a cold. Anyway. But, oh, yeah. And that's why I was saying. I was like, you're right, Mercenary Man. I just got to go up and be like, just calm, cool, collective. Be like, hey, I thought our chat was really cool. I enjoyed it. I was wondering if you want to, just go for a walk or hit up the beach or just, go out for some coffee, something. So I'll figure out. I hope she's there tomorrow. I really do. That would be, you guys know I've been bumming for like the last what, 2-3 months. So that would be one thing that would be like, oh shit, she's here. And if she actually said yes, I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. It's just kind of bad timing because Fears only got a little bit of money left because I haven't worked in now in 2 weeks. So if she did say yes, I'd have to come up with either a free date or a date that was awesome but super cheap. So, and always going for a walk, or just like if I had her come over here and just made some lunch or like had a few drinks here, that's always, or be like, hey, you should totally come over and we'll grab some drinks, by the pool, because that's what me and Casey did. Like that was one of our very first few dates. So we could do something like that. I just have to think of something that doesn't require a lot of money until, and I would be honest with her. I would just be like, the job is kind of on hold, but I'm on it. So we're gonna have to deal with this until, or maybe I wouldn't even bring it up, because I don't know if she'd want anything to do with me if she didn't know that I wasn't working right now. I'll figure it out. Pretend Story says, yeah, you definitely need to take the reins. Oh, I will. The friend Poxy is never a good way to go, buddy. Oh, really? I didn't know that Pretend Stories. Like, I thought that wasn't a bad move, but yeah, I see your point. I see your point. Yeah. Let me scroll down. I'm missing comments. Richie, oh shit, I didn't know this. Damn. Richie said Duck Hunt was 99 levels, and if you count round 0, it'll make 100 levels. I just googled it. Really? Fuck me. That must have been super quick though, because I remember whenever it got to like level 16, 17, fuck, it was fast then. So if you got to like level 60, it was like zoom, like all over the fucking place. No, I know what you're saying, Pixel. I know what you're saying. It will come out, though. It will come out. Because you're saying it'll never come out, whether it was in 6 months or 20 years. It will. I guarantee it won't take 20 years for that fucking video to come out. Larry says, you have the background to be a full-time interviewer. Right? That's what I'm saying. Just an opportunity like that has never came up, Larry. I would love to interview people, like, as a professional job. If I ever got the chance, I definitely would take it. That'd be so cool. Pixel says, the trailer came out a few weeks ago for Clerks 3, but I don't know if it'll be as good as the first one. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully. I hope, Pixel. Because I love the first two. And I saw the trailer. Basically, it's Dante and Randall, and they're still just fucking goofing around at the quick stop. And the one trailer that I saw, this will be a good transition into Clerks 3. This will be a good transition to Clerks 3, the next one. The one trailer that I saw, they're just still dicking around, at the quick stop, and now they own it. Because if you guys remember from Clerks 2, at the end, they buy the quick stop, they rebuild it because the quick stop caught on fire or some shit from Clerks 2. And then that one like 18-year-old kid that's like the nerdy guy now works for Mr. Randall and Mr. Dante, and he's in Clerks 3. In the trailer I saw, they're just dicking around at the quick stop. They still have the same fucking sign up that says, if you plan to shoplift, please let us know. I shouldn't be here, but I am. What that big fucking sign, Pixel, that says, like, I shouldn't be here today. I assure you the store's open or some shit. So nothing much has changed. And then in the trailer, I saw that they're playing, like, roller hockey on the roof. And then in the trailer, I don't remember whose idea it was, but it's either Dante's or Randall, and someone says, I've always wanted to make a movie. And then either Dante or Randall says, well, why don't you fucking do it? And then they start making their own movie in and out and around the quick stop. Just like kind of how Kevin Smith did, like in Clerks 1. So it kind of ties it all back. So, and it's in color. So it's not like Clerks 1. And the only reason why Clerks 1 was in black and white is because he got a whole bunch of credit cards, and he did not have, he maxed them all out to get all the filming equipment and all that shit, and he just ran out of money to colorize it. I was like, well, I'm kind of glad he didn't, though, because it's a pretty cool fucking movie, whether it's in black and white or colored. Fucking Clerks 1 is goddamn spectacular. It's fucking amazing. Clerks 2 is even more amazing. My favorite scene, Pixel, in Clerks 2 is when they're in jail, and he goes, well, hey, come on, man, that's your fucking cue. You know, there's your fucking cue. And then all of a sudden, like Silent Bob's like, and then they're waiting for him to say something, and then he's all like, I got nothing. And he goes, Jesus, you mute fuck. And then, like, Silent Bob's like, you know what, man, that hurts. Like, what do you ever add to the situation? Like, you got one answer for everything. Pussy, man. I fucking lost my mind. It was fucking over with. I lost it. I was on the ground fucking losing my shit. Pretend Story says, no coffee, no lunch, take her to dinner. I just don't have dinner money. I'm telling you, man, I'm scraping to the barrel at the bottom. Like, I've only got a couple of hundred left, so I'll figure something out, Pretend Stories, if she says yes. I think a nice first date would be like a nice chat at a coffee shop or something, you know? So we'll see. I'll let you guys know. I will figure something out. The Lonely Ghost will take 20 years, though. That's probably true. Because I'm not really worried about writing right now, Mercenary Man. I'm worried about survival at this point. I kid you not. Like, I'm just not in the writing mood. I finally just got back into the video editing mood. So, that you're probably right on. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, I don't even know how many chapters, Mercenary Man. I've written a few chapters, but I definitely need to get back to it at some point. Pixel says, Clerks 3 is basically using the story where Kevin Smith had a heart attack, then Randall wants to find something he is passionate about to do, so they make a movie. Oh, so you're saying Silent Bob has a heart attack in this new one? Wow. I didn't see that trailer. I mean, obviously there's probably more than one trailer. I saw the trailer where they're just dicking around at the quick stop, like always. They're always fucking just dicking around. They don't really give a shit about their jobs. They're just like, oh, fuck me in the ass, like another day at the fucking quick stop. The only thing is they own the quick stop now, so they make more money because, you know, they're both managers and shit. And then in the trailer, they're like playing hockey and shit on the roof. And then they have like a someone has a spark of inspiration. Like, I will take a fucking movie, man. Yo, LC says, yo, what's good? We're just chilling, Heroes and Villains. Heroes and Villains, I finally put up the Toylando vlog, and I gave you I gave you a plug. In the description, I put your YouTube channel. You're not in the Toylando vlog, because we only filmed one thing, but you're going to be on the main channel tomorrow. And I'm gonna put your me and you's interview in the and I'm literally gonna call it Toylando Interviews. So you're gonna be in that one tomorrow. Hell yeah, man. So look out for it, LC. Thumbs up, buddy. Thumbs up. So shout out to LC. Let's see. Heroes and Villains says, getting twisted here with the boot. When are you not getting twisted with the boot? I'm getting twisted on my fucking coffee in my super geeky Empire Strikes Back coffee mug that I got for like only a couple of bucks at the Star Wars convention. That fucking hilarious guy was like, yeah, $10, Fears. I was like, you're nuts. I'm like, I'm not paying $10 for this. He's like, why not? I was like, that's too much. I'm like, Fears is all about those deals. And he's like, well, make me a deal, Fears. I'm like, no, you make me a deal. And so we had to collaborate, and we had to I think I weaseled him down to like $4 or $5. I was like, there's no way in God's green earth I'm paying $10. I think I even say the price in the vlog if memory serves me right. I don't know how much it was. I think, don't quote me, because I don't want to lie to you guys. I think it was $4 or $5, but I think I actually say the price in the Star Wars vlog. So if anyone knows, you guys can go back and tell me if I was right. I'm probably not, because Fears' memory it gets worse every day. But I know for a fact he said like 10 or 12 or something like that, and I was like, no. And I remember I talked him down. I can't remember how much I did talk him down. That's the honest to God truth. Let's see here. Pixel says, no, Kevin Smith, the actual director, had a heart attack. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Well, thank God he's still alive. Holy shit. When did that happen, Pixel? When did he have a heart attack? Damn. I didn't know that. And then Pretend Story says, yeah, he had an actual heart attack. Oh, that sucks. Yep. Seriously, Mercenary Man, I only have a couple of hundred left. I kid you not. It's getting to the bottom of the barrel because I haven't worked in like 2 weeks. Even though I've been ranking out the job apps, it's getting pretty bad. Seriously. That's why I can't fucking wait. That's why the last couple of like streams and the last couple of vlogs, I haven't went anywhere. I'm just, here. I only use money now when I absolutely have to. So I have to use my money wisely until I get a better job or a job or 2 jobs, whatever comes next or whatever comes. Yeah. Heroes and Villains says sounds good, Fears. And like I said, Heroes and Villains. If I have time, maybe you could come over tomorrow at my house and we could hang out or do something. Let me know if you want to come over tomorrow. Heroes and Villains, let me know. Because Heroes and Villains, LC, the only thing I'm really doing tomorrow is I'm going to church. I'm gonna grab some lunch. I'm gonna edit the Toylando ToyCon interviews. That's what I'm calling it. So, because I don't want to make the same shit over again. I'm trying to get more views. And my friend from Missouri was like, Fears, yeah, it's cool that you make like a little highlight version. He goes, I guarantee you'll get more views if you upload like a vlog of wherever you go. And then he goes, I'll give you an example, Fears. And literally he gave me this idea because I called him today. I called him yesterday because now it's technically into Sunday because it's 12:04. He said, I'll give an example, Fears. He goes, you know how you go to all these conventions? And I said, well, I haven't went to one in a while. He goes, yeah, but he goes, you know what I'm saying. He goes, a lot of times, he goes, in your vlogs, you put every single type of convention clip in there. And I said, yeah. He goes, and then the other half of the vlog is you interviewing people. He goes, why don't you split that up? He goes, why don't you just put the convention up on Fears vlogs? He goes, and then you can just go back and name it like, he goes, like the newest one that you're going to put up today. Like, just put Toylando for on Fears vlogs. He goes, and then, like, if you want to edit the interviews, he goes, you could do it like Toylando interviews, because then people would be like, oh, it's not the same fucking video that we saw on Fears vlogs. It'll be something totally different. So tomorrow it's going to be a totally different video. Me and LC is going to be in one scene because we only shot that one little scene, LC. So you'll be in it, and then the 3 or 4 whatever. I think there's like 3 or 4 other interviews that I did. I'm going to put them all together and make like a big interview video for tomorrow. So yeah, I did not know that he had I didn't know that he had a heart attack though. Well, thank God Kevin Smith is all right because he's one of my favorite directors. He's not my favorite director, but he's one of my favorite. My favorite director obviously is Steven Spielberg and George Lucas. I can't pick between them. They're both on that same level of fucking genius, you know? Let's see here. Let me scroll back. Let's see. Kevin Smith had a heart attack in real life a few years back. He's using it in this story with Randall. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Pixel. Well, thank God he's all right, you know? Yeah, that's why he lost so much weight. Because he had a major weight loss. He went from, 300 pounds And now when he loves wearing those jerseys, because he's from New Jersey, but he likes wearing like those football and those hockey jersey and stuff. That's why he's like super thin now. Hey, good on him for losing all that weight. That's fucking awesome. It just sucks that a heart attack had to wake him up, but thank God he didn't die. See, I agree with Mercenary Man. Mercenary Man says, well, pretend if this dude only has a couple of hundred, left, I think asking this girl out should literally be one of the last few of, this concern. Like, my main concern right now is finding a better job or 2 jobs. But then the next one would be asking her out. But I'm sure I could think of something that would be for free. And if she asked about my job, I'm not gonna lie to the girl. I'll be like, look, like, my job was dicking me around, and so I took it upon myself to say either find me work or I'm just gonna find something else. And that's kind of what I did, But hopefully that wouldn't come up. If it did come up, I would just tell her the truth, And if she didn't like that, then it's the truth. I'm not gonna lie to her. So yeah, he had a heart attack around COVID. Oh wow. Oh, when COVID started? Okay, that makes sense. Heroes Mills. God, my fucking nose. I don't know what's going on. It fucking is itching the hell out of me. Oh man, I don't know what is up. It's just itching like crazy, dude. I'm sorry, guys. There's got to be something up there. I don't know what's up. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, I definitely am, Mercenary Man. Like, literally, like, as soon as after church, I'm gonna get something to eat, and then literally the only thing I'm doing tomorrow after church is editing that video, and then applying for jobs. That's it. That's why I was like, if LC wants to come over to my house and chill for like an hour or 2, you're more than welcome, LC, but I really should focus on applying for jobs. But if you want to come over for like an hour or 2, I could probably spare an hour or 2. But besides that, Mercenary Man's right. I've got to get on this fucking job shit. But yeah. Pixel, I'm hoping Clerks 3 is going to be amazing. I mean, I don't think anything will ever top the first one. I mean, the first one was genius. And him running out of money and having it in black and white probably helped him out, you know what I'm saying? Because can you really picture Clerks 3 in color? Not really. Because everyone is used to watching the first Clerks in black and white. But I did some research. He wanted it to be in color, but he ran out of fucking money. And then when he ran out of fucking money, he just like got a whole bunch of credit cards and said, oh, I'll pay them off later. Like, what if the movie wouldn't have been a big success? Then he would have been in credit card debt for years. But I have all those, what is it, Pixel? What the things he did after he did those, An Evening with Kevin Smith. I've got all 3 of those DVDs, like An Evening with Kevin Smith, An Evening with Kevin Smith 2, where he goes to London and France or some shit. And then An Evening with Kevin Smith 3 is, he does the 3rd DVD like on his birthday, So I've got all, and in one of those, someone said like, how did you get through like the filming of Clerks 1? And he goes, literally, I used every single cent in my bank account to get the production started. He goes, then when I ran out, I just like, he goes, you know how you can like order credit cards and stuff from banks and shit? He goes, I just ordered like 2 or 3 credit cards and just maxed them the hell out. So I guess after he used every single amount of money in his bank account and every single credit card, I guess he didn't have any money to put it in color. So it was in black and white. So good on him for taking a chance. So yeah. But here's the deal, Pixel. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem asking girls out, right? It's just been a long time since I've asked a girl out. I mean, 3 years is a long time. That's why it's so easy to ask out girls like online and shit. But I haven't looked at the dating sites in a while, and even if I did, the dating sites kind of like a hit or miss. But like Heather's an actual person in real life, and I was like, oh, she's cute. Like, I wonder if she'd be interested. So I'm kind of rusty on asking a girl out in real life, but I shall do my best. So hopefully we have the big W, the big win. If not, and she's like, oh, no, I'm not interested, but we can be friends and stuff, I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. No worries. So we'll have to see how it goes. We will have to see how it goes. And again, I didn't get fired, pretend stories, just the job ended. The job ended. So I want people to know that. I'm not lying. I did not get fired. I did not get fired. Pretend stories, if you remember, I thought it was a permanent job, and I swear on my life, I'm not lying to you guys. My boss said, "Oh no, like I thought I told you it was only 6 to 8 months, and I was gonna find you something else." And I decided to walk away because he kept saying, "Oh yeah, I'll find you somewhere else. I'll find," and he just wouldn't. Like I haven't talked to my boss probably in a week because I'm just like, well, he said he would find me work, and he hasn't, and he's just dicking me around. So, like, I'm good. I'm just gonna walk away. So I haven't turned in my uniform yet, but I'm pretty close to it. But once I find another job, that's when I'll probably drive up there and turn in the uniform because I've had it with the guy's fucking excuses. No offense to him. My boss. It's probably not even his fault. It's probably like the corporate shit, Like my boss, he's really a nice guy, and I'm sure he looked for a little while, but if there's no work, then there's no work, So I'm just like, but I did not get fired. Pretend stories. I did the job, and I guess it lasted like 8 months or 6 to 8 months. And he says, "Oh, I could have sworn I told you." He didn't. He didn't tell me. I thought it was a permanent job. That's the only thing that he's confused about. And I'm like, well, let me tell you, you didn't tell me, because I wouldn't have agreed to a temporary job. I don't remember him saying that at all. Let's see. Hero says, "I'll come in." That's like, Heroes. Nothing against you. I'm gonna end the show here in a couple of minutes because I'm getting pretty tired. It's already 12:13, and I've got church early in the morning. So I think I'm just gonna do a show by myself today. But yeah, let me know, Heroes and Villains, if you want to come over for like an hour or two and just chill. I'm not gonna go over to your house, but like, because Mercenary Man's right, I gotta focus on getting a better job. But if you want me to take a break and you can come over and we can hang out here for like an hour or two, that's cool, and then I'll get back to applying for jobs. But I'm definitely gonna take Mercenary Man's advice. I've been applying to a couple of jobs every single day until something happens. So, and I told you guys I had an interview, so that went really well, and the lady interview said she'll either call me this week, which she didn't. So she said, or I'll call you next week. So I hope she calls me next week, and I hope I have good news, because that job was like $19 an hour, and I was like, that sounds good. So we'll see. We shall see. All right. So let's see. Anyway, but I appreciate your concern, Mercenary Man. You're a good guy. You're a good friend. And all you guys are good guys and nice ladies and good friends, because, not all of my fans are guys. That's why I quickly changed it. I was about to say, you guys are good guys, good friends. And I was like, well, they are, but I also have some female friends. So that's why I was like, you guys are good guys and good girls, good friends. So I appreciate you guys caring. Because I know all my loyal fans care about me, and I appreciate that. And I care about you guys, and you guys want Fears to succeed, and so do I. Just, man, times are rough. Times are tough. But I'm working on it. I really am. Exactly, Pretend Story. Job equals dinner dates. Hell yeah. And Mercenary Man is right. I cannot live like this. And I hate living like this, and I hate not working. I fucking hate not working. I hate it. I can't be like Carrie, like streaming for like 18 hours, 19 hours, like eating 8 pizzas a day and all other crazy shit. Nothing against Carrie, but she could have had a job ages ago. But I have to be a constructive member to society. So whenever I don't work, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, I hate, like, it's so boring when you don't have a job. And I'm just like, dude, I don't know how people can live like this, man. Like, I need work. I need monies. Not just I just I like working for two reasons. One, the money's good. Two, you feel what's the word? You feel accomplished. You feel motivated. And if you don't have a job, then you don't feel accomplished. You don't feel motivated. So I cannot wait to get the hell back to work. Whatever work, I don't care. It's the principle of the thing, Pick. So I know she gets. Well, actually, I didn't even know she got checks in the mail. But even if she got checks in the mail, Carrie's smart. Like, she's even said on camera that she has more degrees than me. I have a double major. Carrie said she had like 3 degrees. She could work from home if she really wanted to. I'm not nothing against Carrie, but she she could get a job if she wanted to. A lot of people work from home. Like I know she's a little bit overweight and stuff, and she goes, "Oh, I can't be on my feet a lot and stuff," which is fine. Then just get a job from home. Like my one security buddy said, "Oh, Fear's like my second job. I work from home. Like I'll do a couple of security shifts, and then he goes, I've went to the call center once. So I guess he does like call. He works at a call center. He goes, I went to the call center, I think once or twice. Once for my interview, and once to talk to my boss. And I said, "Oh, so you work from home?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I just dial a number. I put on my little headphones, with a mic." He goes, "And then I do all the calls, and that's my second job." And I was like, "That's cool." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "So I do all like the fucking security shit in the morning, and then like the mid afternoons, towards dinner time, I do like 3 or 4 hours on the phone and do calls and shit." So I was like, "Yeah, man, like that's cool." So I'm like I said, I'm not trying to dog Carrie. I was just using Carrie as an example. I can't live like that. I have to have an actual like job. So yeah. So yeah. Well, I tried Mercenary Man. He said, didn't you say you could pick up shifts? I tried. You go to this app. And it goes weekly. So I'm gonna check it again this weekly. Last week there was no shifts to pick up. So this week I hope there's some shifts that I can pick up. Because you can float around. You're absolutely right. So it depends on the week. Some weeks there's only like 1 or 2 shifts you can pick up. Like 3 weeks ago there was tons of shifts, and I picked a few up, before that job was done. So I'm gonna look on the app this week, and I hope to God I can pick up a shift or 2 or more than that. So I'll let you guys know. I'm not applying for any jobs tonight, heroes and villains. I took the day off. Pretty much all I did today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I took the day off because it's so mind numbing applying to like tons of jobs all day, every day. I took the day off today, and all I did is I took some naps. I edited that vlog, and then I watched Star Trek. That's all I did. But tomorrow after church, I'm definitely applying to some jobs tomorrow. But like I said, if you wanna hang out LC for like an hour or 2 tomorrow, you're more than welcome to come over. Just text me. If not, then I'll catch you on another day. But yeah, I'm not doing anything tonight besides going to sleep because I got church early tomorrow. Mercenary Man says, "Well, she makes money from streaming. Does she? I don't know. Maybe. I have no idea. If she does, that's cool." And I totally agree with Mercenary Man. That's gonna be my job until I get a job, is applying for jobs. Seriously. I mean, I'll edit some videos here and there, and I'll do a stream here and there, but I'm definitely like applying for jobs. Yeah. And I appreciate that, heroes and villains. I appreciate your friendship, and I appreciate, yeah, anytime you want to talk, man, just give me a call. You got my number. And like I said, if you want to come over tomorrow for like an hour or 2 and chill and just hang out, let me know. So, yeah. But you are a good, well, not only is LC a good friend, but Mercenary Man, Pixel, Pretend, all you guys are good people. All you guys are good friends. And I appreciate you guys, your love and your support. and you guys caring about me. Anyway, last topic before I skedaddle. Let's see here. Let's see. Hell yeah, Pixel. Well, while you guys are rolling blitzies, Fears will be pounding vodka and Jack and Cokes and shit. Because Pixel says, I want to roll like 6 blizzies and play games with heroes and watch funny shit. Hell yeah, it sounds like a good time. Well, when I come at some point, Pixel, to South Carolina and hang out with you, buddy, we're gonna. If you buy the pizza, Pixel, Fears will buy the booze, and you can roll as many blitzies as you want. That's just not my thing. But you can get stoned out of your mind, and Fears is going to get wasted out of his mind. I'll be like, shot number 1, gung. Shot number 2, gung. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's put it all in one little glass and gung. I'll do like 5 shots in one little glass. Hell yeah. Fears used to be the shot master in college. Remember I told you guys that one story? Me and Trent were partying, and Trent at the time had this sexy girlfriend named Meredith. Her ass was goddamn spectacular. She had that hourglass body. I don't know how this came about, but Trent's like, Fears, dude, he goes, how do you like down shots that quick? Like, I don't know, Trent. I'm like, I just take it and just, I just tilt it back. And he goes, yeah. He goes, but normally, he goes, Fears, like, normally people can't do like 4 or 5 shots in a row. He goes, you can just like do it one after the other, like super quick. He goes, and that was the first time Trent said, you're like the shot master. And I was like, I'm just drinking, Trent. And he goes, Fears, he goes, if you do like these 3 or 4 shots in a row, he goes, I'll let you like grab Meredith's ass for like 5 seconds. And I was like, really? And he goes, yeah. He goes, I'll give you a little pass. I'll give you a little hall pass. And I was like, well, you may want to ask Meredith. And Meredith was like, yeah, I want to see Fears down like these 5 shots. And she goes, I'll let you, Fears. And Meredith is a good friend of mine too. Like I still chat with her, and we're still friends from high school. And I was like, you sure about this, Meredith? She goes, yeah. She goes, John, you're just going to have your hand on my ass. And I was like, okay, all right, sounds good. And I went, nunk, 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 nunk. I downed him. And Trent's like, oh, Fears, you're going to be feeling that in about 5 to 10 minutes. I said, oh, I know I am. And oh, trust me, I did. I was feeling woozy and shit. He goes, before the wooziness kicks in, Fears, go ahead and grab onto that ass. And I was like, okay. So I did. And Trent like counted out. He actually gave me an extra 5 seconds. So it was like 10 seconds. But grabbing her ass was amazing. I was like, this is fucking great. This is fucking epic. It's pretty good times. We will get some Kraken. What is it? I don't even know how you pronounce that word. We will get some Kraken Black Spice rum and get you so drunk you'll think you are Fears Man. Let's just put it out there, Pixel. I am the fucking Fears Man. Oh yeah, Fears is the fucking Fears Man. When am I not the Fears Man? So I'll be getting drunk. I'll be going nuts. Then we'll watch Fears do some drunk Outlast cast, which I'll just freak out even 10 times more. Or, well, probably by the time me and Pixel hang out, me and Sam will already have Outlast done. So we'll play another game, Pixel. If I'll tell you whatever games that me and Sam don't get to, then we'll play whenever we hang out, face to face. Like, I still want to play some Friday the 13th. And Sam said I don't think Sam's got that. I think he'll have to download that. But Sam's dying for me to play. What's the space one he wants me to play? Oh God, Sam's been telling me about it. It sounds cool. What's the name of it? What the hell? Dead Space. And it sounds awesome. Sam showed me. I think Sam, when you watch this, let me know because I can't remember. I know for a fact I watched a trailer of Dead Space on my own here in my apartment. But I think me and Sam watched 1 or 2 trailers like before we streamed one day. I think. I know it was at least one at his house and one at my house. So I really want to play that too. That game looked fucking amazing. It looked so good. And Sam's like, it is that good, Fears. I was like, oh, well then fucking add it to the list. We'll play that shit. And I said, is it scary? And he's like, oh yeah, Fears. And I was like, scarier than Outlast? He's like, I don't know about all that, but He says it's scary, so I'm looking forward to that one. So, Pixel, whatever we play, whatever me and Sam don't get to, that's what you and me will play. So, and I'm up for whenever we hang out, Pixel, I'm up for whatever you want to play. We'll get on some, whatever, the Minecraft shit with the fucking the blocks, shooting the block, or whatever the hell that is. We'll play the old, that Punisher game that you played that one time. That looked fucking cool. We'll play some Resident Evil. We'll go fucking nuts. It'll be great. Of course, we got to get some of your collection, Pixel, on film in a Fears vlog. Hopefully, you'll let me do that. Like, do a little room tour of the Pixel Epic Man Cave. You know? We'll get on a little bit of this. While I'm there, I'll give you an 8x10 Pixel so you can add Fears to the collection. You know? Just depends on what autograph you want. If you want an autograph from Fears Man, or if you want an autograph from John Fears, or I can give you both, and then you can put them in frames like how Visions did. Visions has got, it's so fucking cool, Visions has got both a Fears Man autograph and a John Fears autograph in his fucking office. And he sent me a picture. And then he's also got, me and Randall sent him one of the pictures that we did from the drawing stream. Like Randall, I said, instead of doing this one on dry erase board, I said, let's buy some construction paper and you fucking draw. I said, we'll mail it to Visions. And I think Visions made a request. Or we just thought of it, and I think Randall, it was either Visions made a request, I can't remember, or Randall said, hey, Fears, we should buy some construction paper and we'll give this to a fan. And I was like, that's fucking genius, Randall. I think Randall made that idea. I honestly can't remember. Don't quote me on it. It's one of those two. And so Visions has that in his fucking office, which is so fucking cool. So cool. So yeah. Oh shit. Pixel says, well, I want a nude model portrait of the Fears Man signed in gold paint. Oh shit. I don't know about all that, Pixel. I'll get you a Fears Man, you know, posing and shit, and you can throw that in the frame up there, but no nudes. It's kind of weird that one of my good buddies wants some nudes. That's not going to happen. I know you're fucking with me, Pixel, and that's just never going to happen. That's never going to happen. Hero says, I'm going to be doing some live streams on PS4 Spider-Man that I never played, hopefully tomorrow. Oh, nice. Well, like I said, Heroes, if you're too busy with your lives and you're busy with the family and shit, then you don't have to come over. I'm going to be busy, you know, taking care of my shit and applying for jobs and all that crap. I'm just saying, if you want to come over for like an hour or two, you're more than welcome to, you know. But I'm going to be plenty busy tomorrow. So, yeah. But I've never tried the rum that you're talking about, Pixel. Kraken Black Spiced Rum. I've heard of spice rum. I've just never heard of that particular. I hope I'm saying it right. Is it good, Pixel? Wait, is that the one with the fucking scorpion in it and shit? Because if it's that one, I don't know if I can do that one. You know, I don't know if my stomach can handle an insect in my body. I don't know. Whatever we get, we'll get some good shit. Fears will get drunk. It'll be great. Good times, my friends. Good hangout. It's definitely coming. All right, so Toylando review. Well, first of all, Toylando is one of my favorite conventions to go to in Florida. Jeff, my toy convention buddy, I haven't talked to him in a while because I've just been going through so much shit, but the last time I did talk to him, he's like, Fears, everybody misses you. You got to come back. And I was like, at some point, I will come back. I don't know when, but I said, at some point, yes, I will. And I talked to him, I don't know, maybe a month or two ago, and he goes, where's Toylando and where's Super RetroCon? I'm like, oh, I said it's still on the hard drive, and he was like, get it up, man. I said it'll get up, I promise. Because remember, Pixel, I told you that I met Adam the Woo. That's on the fucking hard drive. It hasn't seen the light of day, but you guys are gonna freak out of your mind when you see me interview Adam the Woo. Because I stretched it out. He's like, Fears. He goes, a couple of questions means 1, 2 questions. He goes, you've asked me like 5 or 6 questions. I was like, yeah, but you're fucking Adam the Woo, man. I've always wanted to meet him. I think he was just pulling my chain because he was like, well, he goes, it's went from 1 question to 2 questions, 4 questions to 8 questions now, Fears. And I was like, dude, but you're fucking Adam the Woo. And at the end of it, he goes, "There you go, man." He goes, "You got a good 5-minute interview out of that." And I said, "Hey, man, it's an honor to meet you." I said, "Hey, if you ever want to like do a collab video together, let me know." And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I'll check out your channel." I don't know if he subscribed. He said he would. He said, if memory serves him right, I think because this is going back a little while, Pixel. I know for a fact he said, "I'll definitely check out both your channels," because I wrote them down on a piece of paper and I gave it to him. And he said, "I'll definitely check it out." Did he subscribe? I don't know. Because, I have so many fans on both Fears Vlogs and Fears Man 26. I hope he subscribed. I hope he liked my content. That would be fucking awesome. But I haven't heard from him since. So, I mean, because he does this for a living. Like, every single day he fucking vlogs. I don't know if he vlogs or makes a video on. He's got 2 channels too. I think he gave up on one channel. And now he just does his daily woo thing. He's got Adam the Woo, and he's got his the Daily Woo. I know in the Daily Woo he puts daily content up, but Adam the Woo, I think he saves that for like the la creme de la creme videos. So, but yeah, man, I would love to do another collab video with him because man, he was so cool. Like he gave me so much. I got a photo with him. I should have asked him for an autograph, but I didn't want to push it. Because we did a video together, and then he took a photo with me, and I'm pretty sure I posted that photo on Instagram. I'm pretty sure. If not Instagram, it's definitely up on my Facebook. And I said, "Hey man," I said, "I've been trying," and he goes, just keep pumping out the content. Fears. He goes, I literally started with like 500, 600 subscribers, nothing. He goes, "Now look at me," and I said, "Well, how did you get that far?" He goes, "Just constantly," like he goes, "Get the content out quicker, faster, more content, always continuous content." And I even told him, I said, "I have a little trouble." I said, "Sometimes I get unmotivated or I get lazy and I'll like upload like 3 videos in a row and then there'll be like no actual video content for like 2 months." And he goes, "Do you live stream?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "That's what I said. When I get lazy or I get depressed or I lose inspiration," I said, "to keep the fans occupied or to keep them entertained, I'll just do like shitloads of lives and then eventually I'll get back to video content." He goes, "No, man." He goes, "It's cool if you keep doing lives." He goes, constant video content and get it up as fast as you can." And I said, "I appreciate the advice." So he said something to. I don't think it was word for word, but it was that was his advice. It went something like that, Pixel. And then he asked me how long I've lived in Florida, and I told him. And he said, "Do you like living in Florida?" I said, "Oh," I said, "I love it." So he's a very nice guy, very very nice, and I know he's really religious too. Because I didn't know that, Pixel. You told me that he was really religious. I didn't ask him any religious questions when I met him at the con, but such a nice guy. And his vlogging camera, he had that little like stick that comes down. He was holding it, so he's got more money than me. He had all the toys at Super RetroCon. So yeah, you guys are gonna love Super RetroCon when I finally upload that shit. Pixel says no. The Scorpion is just a shot I had in Vegas. Oh, okay, I got you. Maybe one of these days, Pixel will do the Scorpion. I'm telling you, I'll be honest. I'm not trying to lie to you, Pixel. That Scorpion shot kind of freaks me out. Because of 2 things. One, like, I'm just paranoid that an insect's going to be in my body. 2, I don't even know if my stomach can handle it. When I say, thank God Visions made me that shirt that says, "Be patient, I have Crohn's," because literally, I have like the weakest stomach alive, So I don't know if my stomach could handle. I know it's like a dead scorpion and shit, and they took the stinger off or whatever, but I don't know if my stomach could break that down, I'm sure it could, but I don't know. I wouldn't want it to activate my Crohn's in any way, and then my stomach be hurting for like a week or some shit, But yeah. Well, if we ever go to Vegas together one day, Pixel, maybe if we ever do a Vegas trip, you and me, maybe we'll have to hit that up and do it. I'm out. You know what, Fears? Grow a sack of balls and just fucking do it. Because I finally grew a sack of balls and did that little taste test with the bomb. I am so shocked that my stomach was not killing me. Because I'm telling you, the stinging on my tongue and my throat only lasted a good 35 minutes. And I was constantly downing fucking water and juice and whatever. And I remember I took one shit and then I just pissed a lot. I pissed like 8 times. Like, I pissed like 2 or 3 times at Hero's house, and then when I got home I was pissing a lot, but probably because it was only one little dab on my finger. If I would have had a chicken wing or more of that shit, that Da Bomb shit is no fucking joke. That shit was the hottest thing that's ever been in my mouth. I was like, you guys can tell, in my eyes, first it was good. I was like, For a good 30 seconds, I was fine. Or maybe not 30 seconds, maybe 20 seconds. I was like, I went, okay, this ain't bad. And then all of a sudden, you can tell, I go, whoa! And you see Fierce's eyes go from this to, like that big and shit. And I was like, whoa! And I was like, I think I said something like, the devil is on my fucking tongue. And then I just quickly grabbed something. I was like, gung, and just like, I was down in fucking water. That shit was so, oh my lord. It was fucking hot. Oh my lord. But I'll do it again one of these days. So, Elsie, the next time I come over, we'll do like two dabs on my finger. We'll go nuts with it. Maybe I'll just eat the fucking chicken wing one day, but I gotta rush all the way to the fucking toilet, man. Oh, I'll double barrel it. I definitely will double barrel. I'll be like, gung. And so if one lick lasted 35 minutes, 2 licks will probably last 40 to 50 minutes. Guaranteed. Pixel, I still need to, I haven't downed. I haven't downloaded, because I told Heroes gave me permission. I'm going to download, if I can. I don't know can you download a huge stream like that, Pixel? I wanted to download the whole stream of me and Heroes and Visions, like our collab, and I wanted to put like highlights of that live stream up, and then I wanted to find the little clip of me doing the taste test and just upload the taste test video to the main channel. Can you download a whole stream like that? I don't know if I've ever tried to download an entire stream. I don't even know if you can, because that's a long stream. Like, can you download that whole thing? I guess we'll find out whenever I try to do it. Mercenary Man says, you got to make it happen. He says, no, next time I'm going to have him do the one wing. All right. You can download any YouTube video or stream as long as it's public or even unlisted, long as it's not private. Okay. It just may take a minute, because I think me and Heroes live stream, it's definitely more than an hour. I think we streamed Heroes. How long? You know what? Let's look it up. Let's see how long that stream was. I know for a fact it was at least longer than an hour. I just didn't know you could upload. I didn't know you could download those long ass streams. But let's find out. Let's see here. Let's see here. Heroes and Villains. Okay. And then let me scroll back, because our collab video was a couple weeks back. So let us see. Let's see. Let me scroll back here a little bit. Oh, wow. It's longer than I thought. 3 hours, 34 minutes, and 32 seconds. Okay. I wonder how long it would take to download all that. I mean, that would take a minute. I guarantee you, to download all that, it would probably take like an hour or two to download. But what you do is you just, click, highlight the link, put it in one of those YouTube converter things. I go to a website. That's whenever I download like little tiny clips of like different little videos, and I put them in my vlogs and put them in my main videos. Depends on how long the video it is. Sometimes it's 5 or 6 minutes to download something that big. Probably an hour or two. I thought it was, I didn't know it was that long, Heroes. I thought it was like an hour or two, but yeah, 3 hours, 34 minutes, 32 seconds. Damn. Well, dude, that was a hell of a collab video, man. We were going nuts in that video. Good times, my friend. Good times. You should take the hot sauce to the rectum like Steve-O. Oh, fuck that. Listen, Steve-O, he's cool, but no way would I put some hot sauce anywhere near my ass or up my ass. That you're just cruising for a bruising on that one. But see, Steve-O can do that, Pixel, because he doesn't have any Crohn's problems. If I did that, shitting my ass off for a couple of weeks. Not days, weeks. That would be bad. So yeah. No, I'll do it, Heroes and Villains. I'll do the one wing challenge. I don't know if I'll eat the entire wing, but I'll definitely take a bite off the wing, you know? Because I think I can handle one wing. I could probably handle one wing. I mean, I already got past the Da Bomb. I was scared to try that Da Bomb. I mean, that is the second to the last one on the Hot Wings. You know how they go down the list, Mercenary Man and Pixel and all that. It's the second to the last one, right? The last one is the last dab. So that shit is like the hottest thing. And they already have that shit smothered on the wing, and then they take the last dab and put like another dab on it. And I was like, fuck me. I'm like, that's gonna be bad. So I never thought I would conquer the Da Bomb, because even the bottle, it's got an acid logo on it. It says like this on the back of it, says this will fuck you up. They were not kidding. Oh my lord. They were not kidding. Oh man, it was so crazy. I don't think Heroes and Villains would unsubscribe to my channel. I mean, he's a good friend, but I know what you're saying. I should be able to just do one wing, though. Pixel says, Jackass 4 had people take in a funnel of hot sauce to their anus as a tryout stunt. See, that's just nuts, man. Well, I would not be able to get through that audition, Pixel. Yeah, so I'm glad they do it. Man, dude, oh, your ass would be on fire for hours. That'd be so bad. So yeah, the whole wing isn't hot, just the spot he puts the hot sauce dab. No, Pixel. When they're on hot ones, if you look at the wing, they saturate the wing in whatever hot sauce, and then at the end, like if this is the hot wing, then they take like the hot sauce, and then they just put like another dab on it. So it's already like saturated in the, or that's what it looks like. It looks like it's already saturated in the fucking hot wing sauce. And you know what? If I ever was on that show, I'm telling you guys, this is my word is my bond. I would not puss out. I don't care how much I would puke. I don't care how much I would shit my ass off. I would eat every single wing on the hot ones, because I'm thinking, oh, long term, I'm gonna get so many views, so many subscribers. But I could not puss out, because they have a wall of shame where celebrities are like, you can continue the interview, but I'm not gonna continue to eat wings. I would just be prepared, like probably Gordon Ramsay was probably the best prepared. He brought lemon juice, he brought his own milk, he brought Tums, he brought Pepto-Bismol, he brought all that shit. Like on the last dab, he put the last dab hot sauce on it, right? And then he took lemon juice and squirted lemon juice all over the fucking wing. And that one episode was so popular that they were like, you got to come back and do a second one. And he did. He came back and did the whole fucking wings again on a second one, because people loved it. I would come prepared, because already I'd be like, all right, I've watched many episodes of Hot Ones. I know what to expect. So I would bring all that shit. I would bring my Crohn's medicine. I'd bring Tums. I would literally dip the wing in Pepto-Bismol, swirl it around, and then eat it. You think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. So yeah, just like the one chip challenge. Yeah, I could probably handle the one chip challenge too. I don't know. I've never tried one of those chips. It looks hot though. It looks hot. So yeah. So yeah. Yeah. Now, do I have to eat the whole wing, Heroes, or can I just take one bite out of it? Or do I have to eat the whole wing? Because even one bite is gonna fucking suck. Oh man, I'm already like getting nervous and shit. It's gonna be bad. But hopefully it'll get me a lot of views and a lot of subs. It's just gonna be bad. I know for a fact we just gotta have some. I'll bring over some lactose free milk and tons of water and tons of juice. The whole wing, bro. Fuck. All right, I'll get it down me. I'll be like as quick as I can possibly fucking go, like all of it, and then I'll just be like, swallow it, fear, swallow it. Anyway, all right. Anyway, well, at some point we'll do that, Heroes. Let me just get this fucking job shit taken care of, and then we'll take care of it. Anyway, Toylando, one of the best shows, if not the best show that my buddy Jeff puts on. And Jeff not only puts on like 2 or 3 shows a year, he puts on. Well, let's see, how many shows do we have left? We have, let's see, they just there's gonna be one in September 25th, one on October 1st, one on October 9th, one on November 5th and 6th, and then the last show of the year is on the 20th of November. But like this year he did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shows a year. So he usually does anywhere from 9 to 12 shows a year. Like last year I think he did 12. Because he had a few shows, he had like 2 in 1 month or some shit. So if you guys are in the Florida area, check out all you have to do is go to floridatoyshows.com or just go to Google and write Florida Toy Shows. My buddy Jeff, his little website, all the shit will pop up. If you can't find it on Google, go to Facebook, his own Facebook. He's got his personal Facebook page, Jeff. I'm not gonna say his last name. And then he's got his toy show Facebook page. And all you do is you just go to the search engine and write Florida Toy Shows. Boom, tons of information pops up. I told Jeff, dude, I've been missing all the shows, and he's like, Fears. He goes, we get it. He goes, come to a show when you can. He goes, you got to take care of your personal shit first. And I was like, I hear you, buddy. And he goes, try to make it to like the next Star Wars one, or try to make it to the next one, maybe in October or November. And I was like, I'll definitely let you know if I'm still living here in Florida. I said, I'll let you know. And he says, I hope so, man. He goes, I miss seeing you at the shows. And I was like, me too. So, if you guys get a chance, Toylando is one of my favorite shows. Not only is it a great show, but that's the first time I met my buddy, my homie LC. His whole family was there. Well, not all your kids were there, LC. I remember I met you, your wife, and your littlest son was there. I don't think your 2 older kids were there. It was just you, your little son, and then your wife. But it was a pleasure to meet LC and his entire family. And dude, that fucking convention was amazing, man. So good stuff. Fears found some good gems. I found my newest movie prop. I found Star Trek Next Generation from season 5. Phaser. Hell yeah. Then I got the Ghostbuster piggy bank / gumball thing. I got a whole bunch of Ghostbuster magnets. I got some Ghostbuster stickers. I fucking cleaned up on that convention, bro. It was good times. Anyway, guys, it's almost 1 o'clock. It's 12:50. I need to get to bed because I don't want to be late to church tomorrow. But I just wanted to do a really good show for you guys tonight. Hadn't talked to you guys in a little while. Hope all is well. Like I said, if you haven't checked out that newest vlog, it's the newest vlog up on Fear's Vlog. It's called Toyman ToyCon. Check it out. Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on the Toyman interviews. So it's the same convention, but every single piece of footage will be different. Nothing from the first one will be in tomorrow's video. So be sure to check it out. And it's going to be a little longer, too, because I'm going to just put the interviews back to back, and I'll probably number them off. Like, in the corner, I'll probably put interview number 1, and then once that one's done, have it fade out, and then next one, interview number 2 will pop up, some shit like that. Anyway, I'm taking off, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Always a fun time with you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Randall, Lord Randall, at Cameo Man 2021, and the Mayor of Magic, his second channel. Check out Pixel, Lord Pixel of the Pylons. Check out his YouTube channel. Check out Visions, Lord Visions on YouTube. Exhumed Visions on YouTube. Check him out at www.exhumedvisions.com. Buy some cool shit. All this shit is cool on his website, and he's always he has his old shit up, but then he's always putting some new shit up. So hell yeah. Hell yeah. Visions, you should totally sell the Please Be Patient, I Got Crohn's t-shirt on your site. That shit was fucking great. I may wear that tomorrow. Not to church, obviously, but after church. Because that fucking shirt is goddamn amazing. I love it. When I opened it up into the newest little mini Exhumed Visions unboxing that's on Fearsman 26, I was like, oh shit, this is fucking great. And I opened the shirt, I read it, and I was like, I love Visions' dark humor, man. This is fucking goddamn spectacular. So, shout out to Visions. You're a good buddy, you're a good friend. I salute you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take off, but I hope you guys have a great Sunday tomorrow. I'll probably do a little stream tomorrow, in between me applying for jobs and editing. But anyway, Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to both my channels. And this is Fears signing off, and I will see you guys later. Peace!